Yeah, like
Cool.
Havana is another one that I go Widow.
Yeah, good. I mean,
First point.
this is a Widow map, isn't it? Like, you know, if you can get a pick at the start, Havana, easy. GG's. Let's go. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. They're going for the shot out the door. Good. That's nice. That's alright. That's fine. Cool. So they know where you are now, so they're all in cover. Like, we're going to do... Okay, that guy's still there. Nice shot. He shouldn't have been there, but nice shot anyway. That's fine. You see, the other two did the right thing. They're like, oh, there's a Widow, and they ran away, right? So you kind of need to shift your angle up to try and get something. He stood there kindly, which is nice. But yeah, if you're doing a shot from somewhere and they will move, you kind of probably want to rotate and get somewhere where you can get a different angle on the go, or even like do like a little jump shot or something.
Yeah, my thought for that was make sure that top area was clear and then rotate left.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, but I mean,
top,
yeah,
like
better players will.
Area.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if the Zen's gonna gift you the limb, why not? But yeah, definitely. Cool, we're here. Oh, and the surgeon as well. What are we doing? Anyway, we take it. There's no worries. But yeah, we are standing like right out in the open though. That's the only thing. So if they had a Widow, like we're like, of course, in big trouble. They don't, and they've gifted us 2 limbs. But hey, it's all good. So now we've basically won. This is clean up. Yeah, nice. Take the high ground. This is much better because you've got cover and everything. Very nice. Lovely. Yeah, this is all good. This is good. This is a good position from here. Nice. Nice. We'll push payload for a bit. If Alari's going to push it though, you can just be selfish and go forward here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so used to being payload.
No, you don't. You want to play the game. If she wants to sit here and just get a phone out and start texting people, that's cool. Like we want to be setting up like down here or something nice long, little sneaky angle or something. Don't really 2 on the payload is a bit faster, but it's not really worth it. Like if you can get another kill like 10 seconds after the last limb, like that's way more valuable. Staggering them 10 more seconds. Let's see what happens. Can hear the Zen. That's cool. Nice. I like that you're just looking for him. But yeah, and now we really are the payload princess. But that's cool. It's nice. Unlucky on the shot. This is fine. But now we need to kind of think about rotating because we can't really take anything out from here, and we're standing right in the open. Ideally, we want to be wrapping around. Even like here is way better. Even the pylon will block shots if it comes in. You know, maybe a little sneaky angle through here. If you go, I don't think you can see over this ledge. I think it's too high. Maybe from this angle. But then from here, actually probably better just even further away behind this rock or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't want to be on the payload because that's where all the damage is coming. Like they're all just going to start throwing damage away. Check the window. Okay, there wasn't anyone in the window, but we checked the window there. But again, the only reason that we had to do that was because you're standing on a moving vehicle. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna, if you were checking the window from here, it's cool because you'd know you're fine. Because you're standing on the payload, it pulls you round into the Junker Queen. You had to panic and run away. Just again, it's just from your positioning. You could have done everything you needed to do from here, checking the window, you're peeking, and then plenty of time to wrap around where your Alari is. Lovely shots here. Lovely jubbly. Let's see what happens. I think you are rotating. Yeah, you're rotating now, so that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Just checking for a cheeky shot. Nice. We're a bit close to that Junker Queen there. If she had a knife up, she could have got you. But again, just a little bit further back. That's all. The same thing. Same damage. Maybe even easier to hit on console. It's quite hard to aim. So a lot further away they are, the easier it is for you. Because you don't have to move your stick controller too much. Lovely. This is a nice sightline though. This is good. Happy days. We take those. Nice. That's a good position. Well, hey, we'd take it. But again, like, it's fine. Yeah. You could have achieved the same thing from further back. Because if this queen did decide that she didn't want you in the game anymore, she probably could just shout, run over. And you're going to have to really just get out of there. So a little bit further away, she's probably less likely. And if she comes all this way out, she's feeding because you're just going to cap. So just a little bit too close, but a nice angle, nice off angle, like off to the side. They have to kind of think about 2 different directions. Lovely. Cool. What are we thinking? Going for a little shot here. Very nice. That's unfortunate, but it's cool. You can pick that. You might as well take the Cass. Cass's range is just not here. Like, you play a lot of Cass. even if he hits you maybe 3 times, you're still going to be fine. But I suppose you don't know that it's just him. But still, be greedy with it. Test your limits. Oh, yeah. You can hear him though. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't speak much about Widowmine, but I mean, that's not maybe the best. The best one would probably be like on this wall here.
On the wall, yeah.
Yeah, just where they can't see it. Here, if they come around, they might see it. On the wall, they definitely can't see it until it's probably too late. But that's cool. But I think at this point, it's like too late to put your Widowmine out. Like, Widowmine should be out before the fight's kind of starting or shooting starts. Because if we just jump back a little bit and just look what you're doing, like, you drop your scope because you're like, oh, my Widowmine. That was the perfect time to shoot that Cassidy. Like, he's literally going to come out in the open right now. You would have had 100%. Bye. And he's gone. So, yeah, this Widowmine is before you know, actions are starting to take place. You could have set that up just a little bit earlier. We get him anyway. Very nice shot, by the way.
No one can hide from
Nice. That's a little bit early on infrasights, I would say. Because they're not even trying to contest payload. Is your Winston emoted?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is fine. He's like, everyone else doing it for me, so that's cool. Positioning wise, is fine. Like, you got a nice grapple location here. But the infrasight is a little bit early. The reason I say that is because if they decided to, like, they're probably in 1 fight territory anyway, maybe 2 if they got there quickly, but they could just decide to wait around the corner for maybe a few seconds and regroup. It does give you a little bit extra time, but it's almost better when your team can use it as well. Like, your Winston and Ilaria are definitely not going to use it. So we could maybe take a shot here, wait for them to push out, and then when they all go out in the open, imagine if we popped it like in 3-4 seconds time. It's just going to be a little bit more effective because right now most of them are behind cover and they probably won't get shot. Or they will. That's fine. Okay, we need to grapple away. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. What's your grapple sense on?
I think that's one thing I still have to touch on. Is my grapple sense. If I'm correct, those haven't been touched.
Yeah, if you want, like, I think it defaults to like some stupid like 100. You want to probably drop it down to like into the 20s or something, because that is nowhere near where you aimed at. Like, you were aiming it much better, and it just for some reason took you about 4 feet, which isn't ideal. But luckily the queen backed out. But yeah, just definitely have a look at that. It should be in the 20s. You got good aim. You've proven that, so you can aim your grapples. There's no problem. There. This isn't good anymore though. I think because their queen's up close. Oh, she has backed away, but that could have been like better players would have all pushed through. It's just one Genji. They would have tried to take a corner, and you've been way too close. You could either go maybe for a cheeky flank around the back here, or just kind of sit back nice and far away, because the fight will where your Winston is now. The fight's probably gonna take place on these stairs. But let's see what goes on. Their whole team is just chasing your Genji. They want him so bad. That's cool. I know you're trying to get shots and things, but if this goes sideways, you're in the middle of nowhere. Your team's just doing everything. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, so this is the thing. So now it's gone sideways, and we're just standing in the open. We could have taken the opportunity just to kind of get a bit of a safer angle, somewhere we can escape to. You know, you could probably, like, again, grapple behind you, get out. Yeah, this isn't ideal. You probably do have your grapple hook. You could turn and use it that way, but that's where the Reaper is teleporting. So we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, not ideal. And that's the grapple sense killing you, I think. Might not have been. Might have been just out of range, but that's unfortunate. But yeah, again, that was just down from positioning. We were, we're just standing right here on the payload. Again, just not ideal.
I think this is where I switched to Cass at this point now.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind Cass against the Reaper. That's a little bit maybe easier for you.
Mainly because there isn't that like long hallway like there was in first.
Yeah, I mean, the next fight's going to take place in second point, right? So a bit easier. And then like last point for Widow is pretty good because, I mean, there's some pretty nice long sight lines on the last point. But yeah, I think you're right. You're going to lose this fight, and going to Cass is probably the play. Let's jump forward. We don't need to see how the fight goes. Lovely jubbly. We've got the Cass. We've got the new Cass skin, which is always good to see. Got to keep up with the Joneses. Nice. Nice recognition on the Reaper. Okay, here. Cool. This is fine. I think there's not very many angles you can do from here. You need to roll out of this now. I would have preferred you to roll there because that Reaper missed, I think. But he was probably...
I was hindered, so I couldn't roll.
Oh, of course, you can't roll. Oh, my God. Yeah, you can't roll with hinder.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with what abilities are actually hinderable. It's so crazy. Like, I think Fade shouldn't be hinderable. But anyway, like Moira Fade
I
and
always
things
thought
like that.
rolling.
Yeah, roll. I don't know. That's fine. I guess it is a movement ability, but nobody uses it for movement as such. They more use it for like damage mitigation and things. But
yeah, it's either you're using it to reload or.
Yeah, exactly. Or just to get behind a corner real quick, maybe. But it's not really a movement ability. This is fine. We don't want to deal with that. Nice. That's cool. It's a bit hard positioning wise here, but I like this now. You want to probably try and follow up with that. Yeah, nice. That's good. This queen's nice and low. It's fine. This is a pretty rough area for you to be in, really. Like you haven't got any angles you can go on. It's not ideal. But then the flank on the left side is way too far and out the way of your team. The only other thing you could have maybe done, but go around this way, but it just would have taken a very long time. But you could have maybe gone up here into this window. Just because this is where all the damage is going to go into your Roadhog. So that's the only thing. Mm-hmm. Like, the fight had already started, though, so it's a bit tricky. And I think it already started when you got here, so
yeah,
not really a lot you can do. Yeah, sorry, you're going to say you literally arrived when the fight started. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ideally we had a little more time, but I don't think we did. This is like golden positioning. You got cover, you got a mini, I think it's that way. Yeah, but anyway, that's all good. No worries. It's a tricky fight. Let's go back. Nice spawn. Okay, we're getting picks. Nice. Okay. Lovely. Got res on the hog. Nice. Cool. So that is unfortunate that hook hit the wall. But here, what are we thinking? What's the plan?
Honestly, I think I was just gonna peek around and
try and get
stay behind hog as much as possible.
Yeah,
pop shots.
That's cool. I mean, you definitely could. It's an unfortunate hook from your hog, but we're not really going to achieve anything from this wall. I don't think. I think we can try and peek and shoot. If they back up though, we probably would want to try and flank around because I think it's even in there at the moment. Yeah, it's 3 and 3. Yeah, Mercy's here, so it's actually 4 on 3 at the moment. So yeah, this is probably a good time where you could. And you're close to high noon, yeah. So I actually wouldn't mind you going for a sneaky flank here. But let's see what happens. Get hooked. We got pulled in by the queen. Ah, this is fine. This is just clean up. Then we can just go now. Yeah, easy. Moira's not gonna last very long. Okay, cool. Happy days. We'll take those. I doubt they're gonna touch, so let's just jump forward. Oh, okay, they did touch. I apologize. Let's see. High noon. Right. Let's see. Again, we're sitting on the payload, which we're not actually even sitting on the payload. But here, I mean, we want to be nice and close to cover. We're pretty close to cover, which is fine. But I think when you've got high noon, you want the element of surprise a little bit more. So I actually don't mind you being a bit more passive at the moment for them to touch. And then you pop high noon and then watch the panic ensue. Let's see what actually happens here. Okay, we get Queen Oid. Nice. That's really unfortunate, but that's cool. It went off as well.
And you stole my kill.
Yeah. Nice, we got it anyway. So you did actually do what I was thinking, but you did get hit by the Queen Ult, which isn't ideal. But again, that's fine. I think you did the right thing. You took an angle and you just high noon, so then
my thought process with that was, I've been hit by the Queen Ult, or that was a huge key ult with it. They're gonna probably rush in, so pop my ult around the corner while they're focused on other people.
Absolutely. So, and I think you had the right idea. And also, now that Cass ult gives like ridiculous damage mitigation, the Queen ult would have done a lot less damage to you, which is quite useful. But yeah, this is all cleaned up. But yeah, that was nice. It's definitely the right thing to do. Take a slight angle with your ultimate. you know they have to try and touch, you know, and you did the good. That was a great job. That's it. We're going to clean up here easy. Oh,
Missed.
I got healing. Nice. Perfect. Let's not push the payload. Come on, you're better than this, I believe. Let your supports push the payload. That's all good. So the fight started now. We weren't actually anywhere. I mean, we could have, the amount of time that took us to do, we could have really gone for a really sneaky rotation around this way. You know, I think you do tend to worry about the payload. Let Larry push the payload, I think. Don't worry about the payload at all.
I've just been in so many games. Everybody's just so kill hungry, and like I get it, getting kill hungry, and then I'm not doing as much as everybody else. Everybody's doing fine without me.
No,
back and
yeah.
the point. So it's kind of like second nature almost a little to worry more about the point when this is happening.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You're like, I'm going to be a team player, and I'm going to make sure we get progress from this. But I think now, especially in season 9, that damage players are so powerful. I think if you are doing damage, and even if you didn't push payload, but you won the fight, you know, you're gonna. I mean, that Ilari's maybe not even going to push it past that pig pen. So I think it's more important that you're contributing, like standing absolutely in the open for free. You know, just get a couple shots off the Ana. You shoot the Moira, force fade or something. Just a little bit better. Yeah, I think rotating to a sneaky angle that they can't really contest is something that's just way more valuable than pushing the payload. I guess this angle here is quite annoying for you because of the wall in front. Oh, I've got my speed on way too high. Oh, we can talk about nade actually for a sec if you want. So when you're shooting nade, you can actually animation cancel it. Did you know you can animation cancel the nade with your shooting?
No, I did not.
So let's just jump back a sec and show you. So with the nade, you basically you can weave it in whilst you're using your primary fire. So for you, it would be like R2, right? I guess it's primary fire. So you can hold primary fire, and then I guess it's L1 to throw your nade, something like that. Is it L1? Okay, no, yeah. R1 maybe.
R1.
R1, that's it. Yeah. So you just shoot in, and if you just press R1 in between two shots, it will just throw the nade with no delay. So when you're aiming at this SIG, right, you go bam, bam, you just throw your grenade now, and bam, bam. You can still shoot in, but it just pops the nade out for free. Because what you've done here, you've run out of ammo, and you're like, I got to keep doing damage. But there's just no follow up, right? You can't do it. You just throw the nade, but I'm reloading. It also misses, unfortunately. So that's a little thing you can maybe practice in the training range or something. Just kind of shoot in and just weave a nade in the middle of your shooting. Just a little bit more effective, and you'll already be aiming at the enemy team, so your nade should hit. I know it can be a little bit funky with the nades and how they hit, but again, the other thing is we're completely standing in the open again. It's not good because they've somehow stabilized, which isn't ideal. So now they might start pushing around, and we're just going to take all of that damage from the Sigma. Not ideal. Again, I think you do have your roll still, so that's cool. You can probably just roll around a corner or something. But again, this all just stems from if you were taking this like sneaky angle, they'd have to come and deal with you, and whilst also looking at your roadhog and stuff. Just creates like another place where they can't relax, if that makes sense. So from fighting the enemy team from here, yes, the Ana can see you, but you can just deal with her one-on-one. Or if she's kind of hides from your shots, then you can deal with the others. And like this Sig is now like, he's protecting himself from here, but he's also getting shot from here. And just another thing to think about, trying to take like a little angle. But you can't be too deep on Cass with your angles. It's nice, it's just fine. Again, just in the open, not ideal. Yeah, it just stems from being in the open. Like I said, it's just not.
Yeah.
Your supports can't heal everyone, and your hogs, of course, taking a bucket load of damage. But yeah, again, if you're gonna be out here, I'd prefer you to be behind the payload and using that as kind of portable cover. Again, just a bit. But again, if you'd have taken this angle from the start of the fight, everything would have been completely different. You can just roll back here, and then I think there's a health back on the other side of this wall. So if it just went sideways, but probably wouldn't have done because your team were putting so much pressure out, you probably would have been fine just to chill here. That's unfortunate. We'll jump forward into your back there. Back in the game. Oh, we got res. Apologies. Let's, here we go. That's cool. Right-handed. This is fine. Let your hog do all the work. This is cool. Nice. Okay, that's fine. I like that. This is fine because, you know, because of how close the Sigma is, he can't actually see you. And you could just it's basically a 1v1. That's fine. Like, hugging that wall is a little bit better than it was earlier, like standing out in the open. Cool. This is clean up now, I think. Team's just gonna roll it. So let's have a look. Let's just go. Nice, easy. Very good. Nice. Cool. So here, what do you think would be the best thing for you to do in this situation? Because they're gonna touch the payload. They're gonna come and test it. What do you reckon would be best?
I would say probably go left.
Go left? Okay. I mean, there's a mini there, which is nice. There's a Moira there. Can you 1v1 a Moira? I don't know. Probably. Probably get lucky.
Yeah.
Get a couple. I know she's pretty dodgy to hit. She moves her head quite a lot. But at least, you know, you got the mini. If she gets you low, you got your roll. And if you can get a nade off on her, then I reckon you got that. So going left would be nice. Anywhere else maybe we could go?
I can't think of anything else.
No, I think you're right. I think crossing out in the open would be pretty risky. I mean, we could take a really long way around this way. And there's a mega this side, which is pretty useful. But, you know, just something to think about. Like, hopefully you do take the angle, but yeah, just something to think about. It's like when the fight is kind of done, that fight was done. Now we want to be setting up for the next one, especially now you got your ultimate nearly. So again, being sneaky with your ultimate is pretty ideal. It's always good when you see people like turning their heads. Oh my god, where's the castle? And then you just come out from nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fine. I like that. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just out your effective range, that's all. So we just took that cast shot. Again, just from being in the middle. Nice. That's good. We take those. Ah, okay. I was going to say, you could have got the Reaper, but that's unfortunate. That's cool. It's all good. So yeah, you did you were basically doing the right thing. I think you were standing about here where the Alari is. I think probably just a bit safer, like just from here. That's all. Just a little bit safer.
Yeah, I was right where the Alari was. Cass shot, killed the Moira.
Yeah.
And then by the time Cass popped his ult, I was up by their stairs.
Exactly.
Popped my ult. So if he was still in it, I could catch him off.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if not, it would keep him from pushing because I'm scared.
Yeah. I definitely like the angle. I like that. I like that you used your ultimate as well, especially because the Reaper, actually, when you were using your ult, you probably could have just... the Reaper's fade ran out, I think. You could have just... But he went anyway.
Well, I probably could have got him last second after he got out of his fade, but I didn't notice it.
Nah, that's fine.
Focused more on those that were pushing out. The Genji and Mercy were on point. So I was more focused on the Ana and the Cass that were at the top of the steps.
Yeah, I think definitely focus on the Ana because you nearly get her here. Like, she's super low. That's just because it's just out of the effective range. But I just wanted to see, like, what about from the enemy team's point of view here? That Cass is a bit slow to coming out. Okay, so yeah, from the enemy team. So again, it was a good position. If you look at it in hindsight, it was fine. The Cass couldn't seize the last second. He pops his ult. You moved out the way. Easy. Very nice. So again, yeah, I think you were right when you said, like, left side probably be best. Probably right. I think it was good. But yeah, anyway, we know we win that one. So let's crack on to the attack, the defense, and see what happens there. Cool. Okay, so we're going with Widow again, just for the potential burst value at the start. Widow mine, again, just on the floor. That's probably easy to see for the enemy team. You know, they got a long walk here. They probably see that. Just a little bit better would be just around the wall. That's all. Just teeny little things. But again, good that it's set up before the fight. Set up on a flank. You know, holding, like, when they come round there and you're scoped in, you know they're there. You can just turn. At least take a shot at them and push them back, hopefully. Let's see what goes on here. The old standard line up the door. You gotta love it. Okay. I'm just gonna ask a question. So what are we thinking about on Widow then? When we're playing Widowmaker, what do you want to do? What do you want to be doing?
probably getting it as high as possible.
Get as what? Sorry, as possible.
Getting it as high as possible for like
As
jump shots and
Yeah,
peeking.
I think high ground is definitely good on Widowmaker. You know, you want to be far away, of course. You don't of course want to be standing out there in the open.
Yeah.
You definitely want to have access to a cover or at least an easier, like even if you're standing here, it's not too much cover. It's kind of fairly close by.
Yeah.
Here you can duck in, right?
I know I was trying to hold right side cover right there with the building.
Yeah, right side cover is
I
good.
stepped out a little bit further, but that's also because my ram was just sitting there.
Yeah, people do that. I find they just stand in front of you. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, nice and close to
he
cover.
was like turning around, like everybody was just crowded around me, like punching. What the heck's happening? And then the ram decided. Okay.
Yeah. You mean the Winston who was emoting on the payload was being a nuisance? I'm so surprised. But anyway, that's cool. We go forward. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I know that you're like aiming right at the door, but probably just let them take a step out or something. Like, just like, again, being that close. Because if they had a Widow that, you know, if you got cover to jump into, nice. But Widow Mine is put there for flankers, right? So that's what you want to be looking for on Widow. So you really want to be waiting 15 seconds into the round and then push in, I guess, is it select on PlayStation or something to show up the enemy team comp?
It is the
one of the buttons.
pad.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, when you're like 15 seconds in, you want to be checking, do they have a tracer? Do they have a, you know, do they have a sombra or something? Just keep an eye on that. So 3, 2, 1, now you can check, right? So at this point in the game, you can check already, see what they've got. They are coming up right side, which is, you know, where your Widow Mine's there. They're probably going to see it. Let's have a look.
You dare touch my property?
I think they did see it, but maybe your ram shielded it off. I don't know. Nice. That was very nice recognition that there's someone on the payload. That's good. Now we kind of don't really want to be here anymore. You've done your job. I think now we kind of just want to rotate away because we're just way too close to that Zarya. So hopefully we rotate away here.
My bite is
That's cool. That's fine. And that's why we rotate away. Where's the Genji? Right on your head. Cool. We've got away. Nice. Not too far, but we got up. I would prefer you to just back off. You've got the range.
Off,
yeah. Just again, but it was just a little bit late. As soon as you saw that you got the Moira, great. Turn around. Oh my goodness, there's a Zarya there. Just get away. I mean, you could be sneaky down on the stairs here or something. I would even prefer you to just really get out and try and get an angle down here or something.
Yeah.
This is not where you want to be on Widow. It might work, but probably not. Yeah. That's fine. Your team maybe cleans it up, but yeah, I think you're okay. No, it's pretty evens. Okay, your soldier's back. That ram is just a ram in a nutshell. It just absolutely lasts forever. But anyway, we're back in. Let's see what's going on. So here, again, the team is pretty in trouble. I think there's someone else in spawn, right? Yeah, so there's someone else in spawn.
Yeah.
Soldiers in the middle of the open. Mercy's desperately trying to keep the ram alive. So what are we thinking? Where would your value be of at this point in the game?
Probably either go left and look down the oak at the bottom of
like
the
this?
ramp, or go to the window.
Do you mean like this? Sorry, is that what you meant?
A little further down.
A little bit further down?
At that building.
Okay, so you want to be like kind of around here-ish, or even further down
because
here?
payload hasn't pushed too far up, and there's people in that building.
Okay, nice.
So
yeah.
Around right here.
I mean, this sightline's beautiful, right? This is beautiful. We love that. We don't want to be... I know there's commotion here, and you can hear it, and it's all Overwatchy, but we don't really want to go in there, so hopefully we don't go in there. But yeah, I like that. I like that. It's going to take a little while, but I think you're right. There's only one. If you look at the top of the screen, there's only one on payload. You can see that. You've got plenty of time. But this isn't what we did. Very nice shots, though. But, like, if she had ice block, she was just going to be fine. So that's fine. We don't really want to be... This is, like, not effective range. This is okay, but again, it's quite close. They have a Genji, so the Genji is probably just one dash away from getting right in your... Base. Yeah, and there he is. Again, that's unfortunate. You got Ilari's bailed you out. So again, yeah, this is fine. But again, this is just like you said. I think if you'd have taken, like, if we jump back maybe 16 seconds or so.
Gone to that left side.
Yeah.
Like, looked for choke instead.
Yeah, there we go. This is the one. Like, who's going to do anything about it? I mean, even the Genji couldn't have dashed to you. So they would have, this wouldn't have happened, right? They wouldn't have had 2 on payload. They would have had to back away, go into cover, because you just would have been free shooting at them. So,
yeah,
it's fine. Now we got a chance to rotate again. Now that they're coming around that corner, though, where's your next kind of point? Where are you thinking? Where you got set up? Because the fight's about to start.
Probably to go up top or go up this.
Up top here, window?
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Either take that or go further back.
Or further back here,
stairs.
you mean? Up this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like both of them. But yeah, I mean, which one do you think would be maybe better? Maybe this one or the other one?
Probably the window as a
The window. Why is the window
they're
better?
going to be going up the ramp.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's at the point where you're going to see them earlier, for sure. But then, again, I would say this is probably a little bit closer, so the Genji may be in range. I don't know. He might be in range if he gets to this corner. He could maybe dash up. He probably wouldn't make it, actually, I don't think. But again, I'm not, I'm no expert in Genji distance of dash, but he might make it. So, but yeah, definitely. But here again, we're just standing in the middle, looking for a shot. But again, it's just like, it might get you one shot, but being up there, maybe you get a few more shots for free. Because, what's Zarya going to do? Bubble herself? It's not going to do anything to you. It's cool. It's fine. So now you're saying, like, back up the stairs. This is the time. All right, this is the time to get further back. Because, again, that Genji, he's actually pretty aware of you. We've noticed that already. And I think he probably will dash in, if I'm not mistaken. That's it. Nice shot. This is fine. Don't mind that to break the bubble. It's probably a last bubble. That's another mid-fight Widowmine that's just crippled you. You imagine it's the same one as the Cass earlier. You pop the Widowmine and the Genji just walks right into the open. You're like, no. That's just a little thing from having the Widowmine not set up earlier. Put it on top of a doorway or something. But that's unfortunate. Hopefully, he's way out of position. He's there. Keep an eye on him, Mark. Oh, nice Synthesizer. That's fine. Okay. I like the position. Definitely, because, you're nice and close to cover. The Genji was out of position. We could have instead gone this way and just kind of made sure the Genji didn't get out for free. But I suppose it's fine. Life with a Tree has just made it more difficult than it actually was.
There's so much happening right there. It was just while I was shooting.
Yeah, and the annoying thing now is that
hit something.
With everyone's health going up, like, you can't actually eliminate someone through Life with a Tree, can you? Depends on their health pool, I suppose.
If you're doing enough damage with both with PS passive.
Yeah,
you
maybe.
To at least be doing.
Yeah, you need to at least help from one of your teammates. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you have to have at least one DPS plus, like, your tank or support.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
to be able to kill one.
Still a good position though, and again, like, they definitely have to respect you from staying here. And exactly, that's what they've done. We walked forward for a reason, I guess, that they were backing up, but actually, their team were backing up well. They weren't backing up because they lost. They were backing up to get away from your team. Now they've regrouped, and we're just a little bit too close. The Genji's back up. Again, like, the Genji, if he was any better, he would have tried to come around this way. Take a much nicer angle. He would have probably dashed through 180.
Why, like, my kind of thought with those, I know they aren't greatest spots, but would constantly have them towards building.
What do you mean, your Widowmine over this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More towards the building door opening.
I agree.
For that Genji.
Because at the end of the day, when you're staying here, that doesn't matter if they come from 12 o'clock, straight in front of you. This is the bit that worries you, right? They're definitely not going to come all the way over here. So yeah, you're right. I think popping your Widowmine on the little side there, at least you get a little, warning that they're coming, and you do, like, I think 75 damage for free.
My thought with that was, when they backed up, was I was going to readjust my line more so get caught on the door more. but
Yeah.
then it landed short,
Oh, that's
and the
fine.
Mei ult broke it.
Yeah, so I mean that's all good. But I mean, when they backed up, what we could have done is we could have gone back up to this way. Would have been fine. Again, the Genji would be quite close, so it would be quite worrying. So if you went up here, you'd definitely want to widow mine yourself.
One of my biggest things that I have with that window is when I'm up there, there's always a Genji that dashes to that window when I'm up there.
That's fine. I mean, he's doing his job, right?
Playing stairs.
Yeah. The bad thing here we did is we walked forward, and then when we hear the Mei ult, we should be walking backwards, or even you could even grapple backwards, just to get that distance again, because you're still really effective from here. Like this range is still more than okay. This Genji is actually eyeing you up. I can see it. And there you go. The Mei got you instead, but the Genji was eyeing you up. I think he was going to come in anyway, but that's just a couple shots from the Mei. Not that bad. That's cool. And we've got the Ram ult, so he's going to last another 1.5 years on the point. Got rezzed. That's unfortunate. That I find that happens to me way more often as well. I get rezzed when I'm just like, it's going to be okay. You don't need to res me, but that's fine. You got rezzed. Yeah. There's a Genji in the back line. That's fine. I mean, you tried your best to get away there. I mean, the other thing was to get up here, but even then, he probably would have followed you. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It got res. Probably didn't even realize you were going to get res. But that's cool. But again, that's maybe just because you were just that little bit too close at the start. But that's cool. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, I like this. I quite like this little peek. But we only do one shot from. Okay, the Mei's here. Now we need to move immediately. Because they absolutely know where you are, right? Widowmaker is so much better when she just surprises people. The fact that you got Mei World is like, they know exactly where you are. This is your chance to just say, okay, that didn't work. What should I do? Okay, let me just try and go around this way. You know, probably want to get away a little bit further down, like this sort of distance, and have a go from this angle. But again, like you said earlier, this isn't really ideal for Widow. This is definitely more towards kind of Cassidy range. This point here. But yeah, we definitely don't want to be hanging around where they absolutely 100% know where we are. That Mei's already lining you up.
Just getting ready at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We take those. That's fine.
He just stood there deflected.
Deflected a Moira and Venom Mine. I don't know what he's trying to do. That was fine.
And I know right there, my thought was, ignore the Mei, even though she me, it's also being damage boost. I tag her. She's just gonna heal back up immediately with the Mercy and the Moira on her.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't hide back, and because the Genji died, the Mercy's right there. So I'm hopefully trying to get the Mercy pick before she got the res off.
I mean,
sadly, I only got the body hit on that.
Yeah, I agree with you, but this is just like a little thing of like staying in one place too long. You're just you're gonna keep draw that big red line. Everyone's just like, look, there's a Widowmaker. Like it's just, even if you just come this way, Zarya, get a shot off on her, she starts focusing, you grapple hook away. This you might actually, I don't know if you do, but you might die here.
Die.
Yeah, exactly. Because why? Honestly, if you looked at this Mei's point of view, you would literally just be like, what is this Widowmaker doing? Ready? Yeah. She's like, knows you're there. Like, let's just do it on double speed or something. She's like, look, there's a Widowmaker there. She's literally not even playing. She's just standing still. She's like, there's a Widowmaker there. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's literally just like, she's just playing Pong instead of Overwatch. She's just shooting in one direction. Like, she doesn't have to think.
And surprisingly, she missed a lot.
Exactly. But if she didn't, it would have been even worse. But yeah, I mean, that's just unfortunate. You probably get rezzed here, though. Yeah. You get res?
I think I do.
Yeah. No, you didn't. It got cancelled. Yeah.
Oh, we don't have Mercy anymore.
You don't have Mercy anymore. Oh, okay, yeah. They switched to Life Weaver. That's cool. Let's jump forward to Cassidy. Okay, cool. Nice. Lovely. Nice. Now that you've pressured the Zarya away, you want to be taking an angle here because the cat's already coming round. So again, this is that thing of making them look two directions. Your Ram's that way. When they come around the corner, let's make them look in two directions and start freaking out. We don't want to be standing out in the open. Oh, look, there's someone else doing a flank. But nice recognition on that. This is what Cassie's actually quite good at. It's like kind of contesting flanks that people try and take. So if a Genji comes around, Tracer comes around. So it's good. You want to be aware of those. But yeah, nice recognition on that. Let me just slow it down a little bit. Oh, this is just from being standing in the open. I mean, if we were this side, yeah, the Genji did a nice flank. We may have got away. That might have ended us off. But as soon as your round's like 1v3, it's just a little bit getting out. But it's all good. But again, just standing in the open, you had no access to cover anywhere. This just would have taken you so long to get to any cover. But that's cool. All right. Oh my. Okay. Life Weaver, Duke of the Century. Love that. We love to see it. He's like, come and get me. All right, nice. Cool. Nice. Again, he's got no abilities. What we're going to do? We're going to chase him. Go on, chase him. Roll after him. I was hoping you'd roll after him. This is it. There we go. A little bit slow, but that's fine. Nice. Okay, I like this little corner here. I actually quite like this. It isn't an extra angle because, look, your whole team is here, but it is a nice little high ground that's quite hard for them to deal with. It isn't really at left side. You'd have to, Cassidy isn't like, if you were playing Tracer, I would have said to you to come right this side because you can handle yourself. Cassidy's not very good at this sort of thing. Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right though. We were saying the same thing just at the same time. But yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Got the yeah, you know, you can afford to play here. Even maybe on like something like Reaper, you can like have a few shots from here and then just wraith out. You know, you get it, or you might even teleport out. But yeah, Cassidy doesn't actually have that luxury to play like really nasty flanks, and this huge wall here makes it so tricky. So I definitely prefer your position to stay here because they're going to spam the tank. You don't want to be that close to him. So definitely, I like this one. Let's see what goes on. We definitely don't drop down though. Nice, lovely. Lovely, we've got high noon. So nice, it's fine. You could just high noon that. Now that their team's split, like, I don't know about you, but I don't find high noon any good anymore. So it's okay.
No, I honestly, I'm lucky if I get one.
Exactly. So I think in this situation, you got high noon. We just pop it and go and just hope for the best. Like you said, just try and get one. If you get one, you're probably gonna win the fight. So
my thought with it though is the Genji right below is just waiting for that moment. So I get slowed down, but also if I accidentally shoot or if I go for it and he deflects,
yeah,
that's gonna be bad on me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could climb this wall, right?
That's the one thing that I get worried about.
Yeah, that's just like this is like part of the kind of old school Overwatch that I like. It's kind of like you're playing cat and mouse. Like you kind of like, do I do it? Do I don't do it? What if the Genji deflects? Blah blah blah. I quite like that. And you know, that was Overwatch 1 was a bit more like that. Now there's like heroes like, you know, Kiriko and have Suzu, and there's Bap has his lamb and things. It's like allow you to get away with horrific things. But I think that sort of Genji deflect versus Cassidy has always been a little theme, especially when you had his flashbang.
Plus, at this point in this round was I kind of realized that even as Cass, the Genji was just bloodthirsty for him, and he had that mercy pocket on.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, but I mean that's a 2v1. Like you're not expected to win that. Like I think Genji versus Cass is pretty even, but like you said, he's got a mercy pocket, so it's actually you versus two heroes, right? You're playing. Yeah. Plus, I mean, Moira is just always annoying to have on the enemy team. She's just that little bit of damage that finishes you off or whatever. But you got Life Weaver here, like you'd probably be fine. Like even if the Genji kind of came in and went for you, I think you'd probably be all right. But let's see what happens. Nice, that's fine. Nice, that's cool. You backed up. That's good. Nice. This is really nice high noon. Lovely. That's fine. That's perfect. I like that. It was good. So we did high noon straight away.
It actually counts as 2 in my opinion.
Hey, look, we take it. Like one is fine with high noon. The Genji came, like you said, the Genji did come in. You did exactly what you did. You know, what did you do? You just rolled away, did what best you could. I think, you know, if you get that little bit extra distance with you and Genji, you then like start to take the advantage back. He really has to be close with his kind of alternate fire to get you. So Nice. Good job. I like that one. And again, you stuck to your position, which is awesome. And you're sticking to it again, which is lovely. No, we didn't. Just as I said that, you run off.
We didn't.
The May's still there.
None of us realized the May was still there.
Mate, nobody would have. Why would anyone assume there's a May just hiding in the snow?
Like I was looking at that and I was like, she just walled herself into the corner, and their entire team died, but none of us are looking.
Yeah, I mean, kill feed, and
I'm just realizing that now that none of us looked for her after we just killed 4 of them.
If you watch this though, like look at the kill feed, it's just going bang, 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 bang. Like you don't kind of expect it, but she's still there. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go back to what was going on.
Hello there.
So drop down. No, we drop down. We're holding the flank. Okay. Oh, your soldier's there. That's fine then. I was gonna say, like, at this point, we could maybe start thinking about rotating, maybe creating that other angle. But actually, now your tank is going in. This is another angle, really, and your soldier's taking a different one. So this is actually probably a good fight from you guys.
The 2 DPS sitting in the corner together.
Yeah, well, maybe they got scheming on some diabolical plan to cap. But I like your soldier's a little bit late on it, but ideally he was already kind of almost set up. But this is going to be good, I think. You got some nice angles. Let's see how it goes. Don't really want to charge the Zarya up, but that's fine. It's YOLO nades. Nice. Unlucky.
I was hoping it would get the Genji.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, hey, it happens. But
because tracking with it is crazy.
You can't track with it, I don't think. I think it's kind of got a range limit. It can get a lucky one from a range, but they really have to be pretty close, I think. It's probably
I always get hit by crazy cast. Then when I go for a good one, it's always like, no.
Yeah, that's always the way, right?
Okay.
It's way worse when I use it. That's fine. But positioning wise is okay. But now your whole team's just out, right? We need to back up. Like, this is fine. Like, if you just roll back to where your life weaver is, because look, again, that Genji, like you said, he's just coming for you, and he's gonna dash in a second. There we go. Nice. No, yeah. We've gone into his effective range again, like we were talking about earlier. If we just kept our life weaver had the right idea again, because he's life weaver, he kind of has to back up. But if you were here, like, easy, you could still shoot the mercy, but again, she's not going to do anything. But even so, I think maybe your soldier's on a different angle. Imagine if you were here with your soldier. So juicy. Just like getting those kind of different angles off, away from where all the focus fire is, because that's where their team are looking at your tank. If you're over by the soldier, it's going to be good. Hopefully you get saved by your life weaver. He's allergic to his life grip, but that's fine. Nice nade. Oh man,
Lovely.
that's cool. Lovely. There you go. Good. But again,
at that point, my thought was he's gonna deflect because I'm right in front of him. He's used his dash. Yeah. So my thought was he was gonna deflect. So as you see, I punched him instead.
Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't do any. Does it do damage when you punch a deflecting Genji? I know it deflects like Reinhardt swings. I actually don't know that. I'd have to check.
I'd have to check.
Yeah, I know because he can deflect Reinhardt. Because I did it to my brother once.
It's just my thought because you can punch through Reinhardt's shield when he has it up. You can punch through it. That was the thing that too. Yeah.
I just wanted to see something and just kind of have a look and see what happens here. So this is where I was hoping you would sit for this fight. Let's just see what happens with the soldier. Okay, he goes on a magical mystery tour. I was hoping he would hold that angle. But again, he takes a little angle. And it's all good, all hunky-dory. See, he surprised them from a different angle. They got no idea where he's coming from. So I was just thinking, like, if you kind of have a little bit more of a mentality of trying to take these little surprising angles on the enemy, they won't know where you're coming from, and when the fight starts, then you can just surprise them from a different angle. But again, like we were saying earlier, you don't have the liberty of playing somewhere so deep as like a Tracer can, maybe even a soldier, because he's so much quicker than you. So maybe you couldn't have done this flank, but you could have definitely held this corner here. Would have just been a little less stressful than trying to play cat and mouse with a Genji. But that's cool. We'll go forward. We win the fight. Okay, we get grabbed. What just happened? Sorry, I just skipped forward and we get grabbed.
Everybody's popping.
Everyone's popping out, man. This Zarya has problems. She's literally like 1v. She's literally 1v3 and she just grabbed you. She's going crazy. What's she doing? Oh well. Nice. I always. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And then the bubble right there.
But I actually love Cass ult versus Moira ult because you take so much less damage that she can't point at you. She just can't. So I really like that. Your Ram is bloodthirsty too. He should just kind of hide, chill around that corner. But yeah, I like that. That was nice. I think every time Moira pops her ult and you've got yours, just zone it away. Just get out of here, Moira. Nobody likes you. Get out of here. Nice, it's fine. Now we're standing in the open again, so we need to get reset back to where we were. Lovely jubbly. No. Here we go. This is our nice little cubby hole. We like this. Still on Genji. He's still going to go over the wall every time. Oh, lovely jubbly. That's nice. Why did we go back towards the plane again? Why would you walk towards him? What are you doing? Back up, man. That is a really good one. You got like absolutely bailed out by the Life Weaver. Oh man, he must have been going mental. The Life Weaver.
I don't know. I saw the deflect, so I completely ignored him because he was deflecting, and was like, "Well, my Moira is right now. Now I have this tree. Go for the Mercy while he's gonna get a little hungry on me." Pause.
I mean, you might be right, but he's got his ult out. Just yeah, the tree wasn't even up. I don't think it barely started.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's okay. We'll move on. We don't go towards Genji Blade. That is bad. That is bad for your health. We changing hero? That was a misclick, I guess. Ah, the cap. No, we didn't get a touch. Ah, that's unfortunate.
I think it was I saw the because there's points in the game where I'm just like I'll see it's too close and I'll just point I'm walking out of spawn and just dying.
That's right. Have we? Is it bugged out for me? Okay, here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Let's just jump forward a load. All right, cool. Here we go. So we're playing Cass this time. So Widowmaker position, maybe not so great, but I don't mind it. I maybe prefer these windows here, maybe just a little bit closer because your effective range is just way less. But let's see. I mean, the round hasn't quite started yet, so let's see what goes on. So yeah, basically at this point you can poke away and do a little bit of damage. You're not probably going to get a limb, but your job is to mark this flank. Ideally you'd have some. Yeah, I think your BAP's coming, so you'd want backup here. But yeah, if you want to kind of deny their flankers from coming around this way, it probably will be a mercy pocketed Genji though. But hey, we'll see what happens. Let's go a little bit faster. Oh no, they're going the other way. That's cool. That's criminal, but that's okay. I understand you probably win the call. The Genji's on the left side. Do you play in voice comms?
Not this game.
Not this game. Okay, cool. That's fine. I mean,
there's some games that I do some.
Okay, maybe a ping or something.
I'm usually in team chat, but there's nobody.
No, the same in EU. There's nobody in team comms, and if there's, it's not necessarily the most useful team comms. Let's put it that way. But that's cool. We do what we can do, and staying here was definitely the way. Look, Moira soldier, lovely jubbly. You got BAP to help you out. Maybe there was a ping or something, but here we're not doing anything really. Again, you're marking the flank, which is fine, but your Genji was there, Roadhog was there. You probably would have been fine. But now we're in a BAP. We can capitalize on this, but we're not in a nice position here. We're just in the middle of the BAP's having to just, try and keep people up. Just a little thing to think about. Maybe it could have been here, in this little doorway or something. Just better positions than standing right in the open. Just try and think about those. That's cool. Go on, you get him. He doesn't have his mercy, friend. You got the mercy, nice. Unlucky. The Genji's come for us. But that's cool. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this just comes from standing in not an ideal position. Good. Nice. We get the Buzz area. Soldier. Again, just taking too much spam damage sitting in the open. I understand you're trying to want to get into like Cassie's effective range, I guess, but it's not important at this point. You got Roadhog on the point. Again, just
what is Bab doing?
he's in the middle of a jump, I assume. Oh yeah, that's crazy frog legs bat. But yeah, just try. Just saying, game's just gonna be way more chill from display. Like you got half health now and standing in the middle of the point. So if they do get you, it's gonna go pretty badly with overtime spawns and stuff. Nice, that's cool. Cool. We know they're pushing through now. We need to, backing up. Nice, backing up. But we need to roll. Yeah. Ah, unlucky. The deflect. He got you. He got you. But he had all the time in the world to get you, right? He knew you were here for the whole time. He went back, got our health back, came back round. He's like, Cass is still there. Fine, cool, let's go. You didn't have, you didn't make him think or go somewhere else at all. We just it just stemmed from standing out in the open from the beginning of the fight. If we were standing here, things start going sideways. Roadhog's health's really low. We just go up this way and we get out. We've got health back, got life weaver, easy peasy. Let's jump forward and see what happens. What have we got now? Reinhardt. Okay, cool. That's fine. Nice. We've got to pick on the old Genji as well. Let's go. That's unfortunate. Okay, cool. Cool. Just going to talk here. Position wise, I think it's okay because you got like, you're seeing your arm protected by the Rhine, but he's going to drop his shield any second. So again, just not really ideal. All you need to do really is win the fight. Yeah, you don't need to take the fight here. You just need to win the fight. So maybe you could, I don't know, sit up down here, wait for them to come around the corner. You could maybe sit kind of, I don't know, even in here if you wanted. I think this would be probably too risky. So I probably wouldn't take that way. I mean, you could even set up this way. So when they push through, they have to look at your team or you. But again, we're just standing in the open. We just need to not do that. You have a habit of throwing your grenade and reloading. Have you noticed? Well, there we go. I'll have those. Nice one with the Rhine to shield you off there. That was good. We win those. Nice, nice. Nice recognition on the Moira being low. Nice, very nice. You actually won that fight, but I think it's just a little bit more stressful than it needed to be, just because you weren't standing in cover. But the Rhine luckily bailed you out. But yeah, you definitely won that. I mean,
Rhine bailed me out as I popped up.
Yeah, I mean, you got grabbed, and he was just like jumped in it with you with his shield. So good man. But we like Reinhardt players. They're honourable gentlemen. All right, let's just jump forward a little bit. Okay, cool. We're up. Oh, we're going back to the Widow. Okay, I like it. I respect it. Let's go. This is the thing. If we get a pick now, it's good. It's happy days. So yeah, we've got to go left door. You.
My thought was
Yeah,
OT,
I like it.
Overtime game. If I get a pick, it would be great.
Exactly. And they're off the Genji. Nice. We're being sneaky about it. I like it. They still maybe. Oh, they've seen you now. So they know there's a Widow now. So if they know there's a Widow, you're gonna have to get a little bit more creative. So we could wrap around. There is a Bastion there. We know there's a Bastion there, but Ryan's with us. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. What about down here? Very nice. Next little sneaky angle here. Just something to think about, Yeah. Because they know where you are. Like at least two of their team. If they didn't even ping you, two of their team know where you are. They're probably not going to peek you. Oh, we take those though. Very nice. Okay, well, I just kind of gave you position advice and you just cleaned up. So I'll just shut up now. It's cool. We just go get this Moira with Anna.
Gave me that.
Yeah, but Ryan caused a big distraction. I mean, yeah, it kind of was. He just go up and cleared the high ground, which is exactly what Reinhardt should do. Go up there, clear the high ground, and absolute like acres of space for you guys to play, which is nice. But he might be in a bit of a pickle right now. Nice, nice. Oh man, she is literally. Well, no, she's out. Okay, nice.
No.
I don't know how she survived that shot. This is okay. I don't mind it because your whole team's here, but it's probably not Widowmaker play. But it's fine. You can probably get the queen. There we go. That's cool. Nice. There we go. Clean up. Oh my lord, that was a damage boosted bastion. There we go. Nice. Yes. Unfortunate with the grapple, but this is nice. I like you taking the wider angle. Nice. Again, nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did we have the Widow mine up? Let me just have a look.
They might.
I think they triggered it. You put it inside I think it was inside the building, wasn't it? Popped it in here somewhere?
It was inside the building, but it was lower down, bottom of the midway through the stairs because I put it for the
queen.
like right on that table.
Yeah. But oh yeah, there it is. Look. I actually think he does trigger it though. Maybe not. Oh, where did I see a Widow mine? I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. That's a casted nice flank, really. You know, we're scoped in here. We're doing good. You know, we're doing good work. A little bit like kind of close for a Widow, but it's fine. I think this angle is way too risky. I don't think you could have
Too
probably
far
permitted
there.
yourself.
Well,
Exactly. So I think your angle's fine. Just a good flank from there, Cassidy. Not really much you can do here. Yeah. Look, he just comes out. You're scoped in. He gets plenty of time to shoot you. Oh, we got plenty of time. We're gonna. Okay, cool. They've probably won that fight, but we go back and we just have a look. We go back to Cass. That's cool. I think it's a little bit more messy. You can capitalize on playing Cass here a little bit more. Cool. You could have probably. It may have taken a little bit longer. You could have maybe just got a bit sneaky with it, but at the end of the day, the fight's going now. Like, I think your team's probably already won. Yeah, there you go. So that's fine. But yeah, cool. No, nice game. I think you have a little tendency to sit on payload, which is one thing. Standing at the open, staying in positions for maybe on Widow just a little too long. Like when you were fighting with that Mei, just kind of. Maybe the fact that you had a mercy pocket, you got a little bit confident with it instead of maybe switching your angle up. And just standing out in the open, just give yourself those little brief bits of cover. Have you got any questions or anything from everything? No?
Don't got any.
No questions? No. So yeah, I think the things for you to work on with Cass would be try and take like slight off angles. Again, not being too aggressive with it, but you know, just taking like little ones just to try and cause them to look in two different directions. They just get more uncomfortable. And the other thing would, just having cover nearby, you tend to stand out in the open a little bit too much. But other than that, your aim's, fine and stuff. You're playing on console, it's pretty tricky to aim. I'm a console player as well. I'm terrible at aiming. But hey, we try.
My aim's either there or it's...
Yeah, it depends on what you had for breakfast, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
That's all good. But yeah, nice.
One fight I'll have God aim. Next fight I haven't.
It's all good. I mean, that you can't. All you can do is just play more to get better at aiming. But yeah, your positioning wise, I think because you got like stuff to work on with your position. I think if you just improve that a little bit, just taking those slight angles, not too far on Cass, on Widow, staying real far back. You a couple of times just a little bit too close, and don't stay in the same place too long. On Widowmaker, Cassidy not so bad if you want to hold a flank and stop it from, stop them from using it. You can. But yeah, other than that, all good.